Hi friends, welcome back in your math channel, Maths in Nutshell by Mahesh Sen. Guys, today we have the derivation of the area of the triangle in the chapter Coordinate Geometry by the Heron's formula. So guys, I just want to tell you that this is a very important derivation and it is asked by one of my student that derive the area of the triangle by the Heron's formula when coordinate geometry belongs to coordinate geometry. That means it is from the vertices. Okay, so I can start with this concept that ABC is a triangle. In general, what happens, guys, if the height of the triangle is given and the base is given, we generally write it down like the height is 1 by 2 base into height. This is the area of the triangle when the height is h and base is b. Now I will move for the another concept. I just want to explain you that if an isosceles triangle is there, so there is a particular formula. There is a scalene triangle. What is the formula for the scalene triangle, or how you will find out the area of the triangle when the three vertices are given, or you can say the three sides of the triangles are given. So if I will go for the scalene triangle, all the three sides are given. Suppose these sides are A, B, and the third side AC is C. Okay, so how I will find out? I will find out by the Heron's formula generally. So Heron's formula is generally to have these sides, the length of the sides. So we have the under root S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. This is called the Heron's formula, and we apply the Heron's formula to find out the area of the triangle, where S is A plus B plus C upon 2. That is, S is semi-perimeter. So perimeter is A plus B plus C. So you can say the semi-perimeter will be A plus B plus C upon 2. This is called the semi-perimeter S. What is ABC? As you know very well, ABC are the sides of the triangle. So we generally subtract the sides from the semi-perimeter, that is S minus A, S minus B, and S minus D. We are moving towards the next concept. The next concept is very simple, and I can have the next concept, that is the area of the triangle. But this time, when the area of the triangle you are finding, this time we are not having the sides, we are not having the height and base, we are having the vertices of the triangle, and whose coordinates are also given. So the next topic which we are going to do in this video is particularly, that is area of the triangle when all the three coordinates of the vertices are given. So coordinates of the vertices are given, then how you will find out the area of the triangle. And one more thing, we can have this derivation through the Heron's formula. So all the three vertices plus Heron's formula will apply here, will get the values, and that formula is proved by the Heron's formula. Okay, so what we can do, we can have a triangle whose three sides and three vertices are given. So if a triangle is ABC and whose coordinates are x1, y1, B coordinate of B is x2, y2, and C is x3, y3. B is here. Okay, so ABC is a triangle in which we have the three vertices and three coordinates x1, y1, x2, y2, and x3, y3. We can go through this concept, and if you have these sides A, B, C, AB, BC, and AC, and we can take it in these small letters, that is A, B, C. So we have the value of this particular sides, or the length of these sides, by the Heron's formula. And we generally use, when you are finding the sides, so we generally find out by the distance formula, that is AB equals to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Why we are finding this? Because we will require the side of the length of the sides for the Heron's formula. So generally how to find out, this is called the distance between any two points by the distance formula. So we have BC is again x3 minus x2 and y3 minus y2 whole square under root. AC, the third side, AC is x3 minus x1 whole square, or x1 minus x1, x3 whole square, both are same. So x1 minus x3 whole square plus y minus y3 whole square. These are the three length of the sides by the distance formula. Now we are coming towards the main concept and main thing, that is basically the area of the triangle when the three vertices are given, three coordinates are given. So what are these? So area of the triangle by in general we have in our coordinate geometry, that is 1 by 2 x1 in bracket x y2, sorry not x, x1 y2 minus y3. You will learn this formula. I am just doing the derivation of this, x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2, right? 1 2 1 2 1 2 like this. Okay, 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 2 3 1 like this. So this area of the triangle is 1 by 2 x1 y3 y2 minus y3 x2 like this. This is the formula. We have derived this formula, will prove by the Heron's formula. So for this only I can make the diagram. This x y is a coordinate axis and AB are the points, and this x is the length of the OA and OB is y. We can take this O as the origin, and we have this origin is 0 comma 0. Okay, so you can see the figure. If you have this idea of this, so I can have, this is a triangle which has the BOA. I can start with BOA. This is a right angle triangle also, and we generally find out if this is not a right angle triangle, we are going through this Heron's formula for this. So OA is O, A is X and A also, and OB is B, okay, or Y, both are same. And if you have AB also, we can take it as C, because A, B and C, these three sides are given here, or you can suppose this ABC are the sides of the triangle BOA, right? After this, yeah, I'm writing here OA is A is X, OB is B, B is Y, and after this we have this AB, we can suppose C here, as I told you, just write the C. And how you will find out? You will find out by the distance formula, that is x minus 0, because you know that OA is x but OB is B. So what about this AB? AB is, you will find out by the distance formula, applying the x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So under root x2 minus x1, that is x minus 0 plus y minus 0 whole square. If you will simplify, you will get it AB equals to C under root x square plus y square, because x minus 0 is x only. So x minus 0 whole square, x square. So AB is C. These are the length of the sides. All the three sides are with us. We'll put these values in the Heron's formula. We'll have the where to find out the semi-perimeter, that is A plus B plus C upon 2. So what is A here? X, Y, and C is root x square plus y square whole upon 2. This is my semi-perimeter of the triangle BOA, right? BOA. After this, I'll go with this S minus A, S minus B, S minus C, because we know that this S minus A, S minus B, S minus C are the part or the element of the Heron's formula. So S is x plus y plus under root x square plus y square whole upon 2. This is my S semi-perimeter minus A. So what is A here? A is x. So I'll put here x. I'll put here upon 1 and taking the LCM of 2 and 1, that is 2. So drawing a line, 2 is LCM. X plus y plus under root x square plus y square will be as it is. So copy down this x square plus y square as it is. Minus 2 will go in the x, so 2x. As we know that 2x and x will be minus x. So remaining terms will be here y plus under root x square plus y square minus 2x and x, that will be minus x upon 2. Okay, this is the value of S minus A. So if you understood the concept that we are finding the S minus A, you can find out the S minus B, S minus C also similarly in the same manner. S minus B will be x plus y plus root x square plus y square upon 2 and minus y B, and we'll simplify it. We'll take the LCM, and this will become x square plus y square minus 2y. As we know that the y will multiply with the 2, as the denominator of y is 1 here. So this will multiply, 2 into y is 2. So 2y and y minus will be there. So x plus under root x square plus y square, yes I can write here, and minus 2y plus y will be minus y upon 2. Again, this is the value of s minus b, this second value. Can you start and can you find out the third value also as s minus c, right? So s minus c, s is x plus y plus under root x square plus y square a whole upon 2 minus c is under root x square plus y square. So under root x square plus y square upon 1, taking LCM, 2 will go in the with the multiplication of x under root x square plus y square. So LCM is 2. This will multiply with the number x plus y plus under root x square plus y square as it is minus 2 under root x square plus y square. Okay, so 2 root x square y square minus under root x square plus y square. So you will put here minus only, so x plus y and minus x square plus y square, because 2 x square y square में से x square y square subtract. Okay, so upon 2, this is the value of s minus c. Yes, the third element of the formula is s minus a, s minus b and s minus c, which will put this all the three values in the Heron's formula and will get the values of the or the proof of the equation. Okay, so by the Heron's formula will prove this formula of this coordinate geometry, area of the triangle. So first of all, write the area of the triangle by Heron's formula, that is s, s minus a, s minus b and s minus c. Put the value of s. There will be 4 brackets are here because s is the separate value, s minus a, s minus b and s minus c. So s is x plus y plus under root x square plus y square whole upon 2. This is in the first bracket, as we know that this is the value of s. So I will put here this separate bracket for this. Second bracket will come here s minus a. So come to the next topic, that is x plus y. Sorry, x plus root x square plus y square y plus, sorry, x is minus, okay, sorry. So I just scroll down and I'm just writing it, y plus under root x square plus y square plus minus x whole upon 2. This is the value of s minus a, this second bracket. The third bracket and fourth bracket will repeat like this only. So s minus b will be here x plus under root x square plus y square minus y, because you can see here in the s minus a we have minus x, in the s minus b obviously minus y upon 2, and the last one will come here. This is s minus b and s minus c will be here x plus y minus under root x square plus y square. Each and every time we are writing here minus term of these out of 3. Okay, so x plus y minus x square plus y square in the bracket whole upon 2. If you notice this, all the 4 brackets are, you can say the 4 brackets having the 2 in the denominator. So there are 4 2's outside, you can take the 2 out of 4. Okay, so you can see here this 1 by 2 will come out. So 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, because 2 in the denominator, so 1 by 2 will come out. 1 by 2 under root will be as it is, and the remaining terms. So I can write the remaining terms of the numerator only. Write the numerator x plus y, this term first highlighted, x plus y plus under root x square plus y square. It will come as it is, and you can notice these 2 terms as it is, that is x plus y minus under root x square plus y square. This minus and plus will come as it is together. Okay, so what I am trying to write, I am trying to writing the 2 terms as it is together, because they are in multiplication, so I can remove, I can order, I can change the order also. So this is fine. The second is y plus under root x square plus y square minus x upon, no upon, and the second is also x plus root x square plus y square minus y. So these 2 terms highlighted by the green ink, I can write together so that I can apply some formula behind this. Okay, if you notice, you will notice that this will make one formula, that is a plus b and a minus b. I will modify it and I will apply the formula and I will simplify in further to solve this under root sign, because we don't want under root sign in this area of the triangle. Okay, so let me write x square plus y square minus, sorry, plus plus y minus x, or x minus y bracket में minus is outside. This first term positive, then negative term. The second bracket is also under root x square plus y square. Positive terms will be written first and minus x minus y. Okay, so you can see here these are the four values of the terms. If you notice, this a plus b is the first bracket, second is a minus b. Similarly, in the last two also a minus b and a plus b will be your this. If you know this a square minus b square is the identity behind this concept a plus b, a minus b, so you can put here this a square minus b square in the next step. So 1 by 2 will be 1 by 4. Under root sign will be as it is, and you will put here a square minus b square in the first two brackets, that is a square, that is x plus y whole square, minus under root x square plus y square whole square. This is called the first a square minus b square. Similarly, b in the second also a is x square plus y square whole square will be here, and minus b square means x minus y whole square. Okay, so let me make the square also, and minus x minus y whole square is the second bracket. Now we have to simplify it. X plus y whole square, we have to open the bracket, a plus b whole square here. So x square plus b square, a square plus b square plus 2ab will apply here, a plus b whole square. So let me write x square plus y, x square plus y square plus 2ab. 2ab means 2xy, right? Minus the under root x square plus y square with the 2 will cancel. So only the bracket term will come here, x square plus y square, right? Second is under root, say this 2 will cancel. So you will write here x square plus y square minus x square plus y square, yes, and minus 2xy. X square plus y square minus 2xy. We'll open this bracket and sign will be changed. Okay, no issue. So write down the 1 by 2 as it is, because we cannot solve further for this. So 1 by 2 as it is, and you will make the simplification here. So minus sign will multiply with the in the bracket. So inside all the numbers, all the terms, the sign will be changed here, right? So x square plus y square plus 2xy will be as it is, you will copy down, but this will be minus x square and minus y square, because both are positive. X square plus y square is positive here. First bracket is closed. Second bracket is again you will open the bracket after multiplication with the minus sign. So x square plus y square as it is, minus x square minus y square and minus 2x will become plus 2x. So plus 2xy. This will be closed here, right? After this, you can see x square y square cancel with minus x square and minus y square. Similarly, in the second bracket also. So what is the remaining term? That is 2xy, and the second bracket is also in 2xy. So under root, with under root you will write here 2xy into 2xy. You can see here 2xy, first and second bracket in the same term. So 2xy into 2xy. What you can do after this, you can just multiply 2xy into 2xy, that is 4x square y square, 2 to the 4 and x square y square as it is. Taking under root of this 4x square y square, so 4 under root is 2 and x square y square, 2 will come out and xy is the multiplication. So 1 by 4 will multiply with 2, 2 1 are 2, 2 2 are 4. So 1 by 2 into xy. So you can notice that 1 by 2 into xy is the area of the triangle highlighted by this yellow ink. This is the area of the triangle, and this is somewhere from the area of the triangle when the three vertices are given. All the three vertices given, how to find out, how to derive actually the area of the triangle, and this will be satisfied with r 1 by 2 base into height with r x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 like that. Okay, so let me write it down. This formula 1 by 2, what is that formula? X in the bracket. So let me write again this diagram. Diagram is with me. B, O and A. B will be x1 y1. I can put here these A and B here. These are the length of the sides of the triangle, and the coordinates also I can write here. So B will be x1 y1, you can put here before putting the values in the formula. That formula we have, let me write the formula also. That formula in the beginning also I told you what is the formula. 1 by 2 x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 and x3 y1 minus y2. This is the formula. So you can write down by this formula from where you can get the answers, right? 1 by 2 x1 is 0. So how you can say 0? Because x1 y1 I can put the value of the coordinate b, o and a. x1 y1, x2 y2 and x3 y3 with this green ink. This is clear to you guys in the figure. So very first when you have the formula 1 by 2 x1, what is x1? x1 is 0. y2 minus y3, so you can see here what is y2. y2 is 0 minus y3 is again 0. So can I put here 0 into 0 minus 0, right? Sorry, I have written here y minus y2 because yeah, y I want y2 minus y3. So can you see what is y2 is here, yes, and plus 0. Yeah, something is wrong. I think something we did. Just second. We have to write the value properly. x1 is 0. Fine. y2 is 0. Okay. y2 is y only. You can write here and y plus 0. x2 is 0 and y3 minus y1. y3 is 0 minus y1 is 0 and last x3 is x and y1 minus y2 is 0 minus y. Okay, fine. So 1 by 2 0 plus 0 because 0 into 0 is 0 plus x into 0 minus y. So when you multiplying by x into 0 minus y, that will become minus y into x is minus xy. So minus xy, and we know that area of the triangle is always comes in the form of the positive values. So I will put here mode means the positive value, always you take it. So 1 by 2 minus xy will become plus xy, and this is somewhere 1 by 2 base into height, or you can say 1 by 2 x into y. When this formula is putting in the our formula of the coordinate geometry, area of the triangle, and that is also correct. I hope so this is clear to you guys, because this formula, once again let me write it down. This is proof of the 1 by 2 x1 y2 minus y3, and you will write the other 2 1 2 3 and 3 and x2 y3 minus y1. So x1 x2 x3 y2 minus y3 y3 minus y1 and y1 minus y3. Okay, so these brackets are very easy to learn in the order x1 y1, x2 y2 and x3 y3. I hope so you understood the equation, the derivation and the formula, how to derive this formula through the Heron's formula, the area of the triangle by coordinate geometry. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please click on the like button and comments if you hand it out. Thank you.